The very first team member I hired died of COVID. I taught him the business, brought him on my team back in 2002-ish, about 20 years ago. Bad things happen to us. I hope nothing bad ever happens to all of our listeners today. But generally speaking, something bad in our lives will happen. We don't know when, we don't know what, we don't know why. We don't know if we'll even be around after it happens. But one of the reasons I took a serious look at EXP, one, I was doing a friend a favor. Two, I was intrigued by the model. It actually looked too good to be true. But I also saw a way to ultimately change the lives of other people. And that was what was missing in Tim Holland. I had a near-death experience in 2013. And I can remember in the hospital, lying in bed, thinking, man, I know my family's going to be okay, but I'm not proud of the impact I've left in this world. I wanted to do so much more. I had no idea that I might be dying tomorrow on the operating table. I don't feel that way anymore. I'm a Christian man. I've always felt right with my maker. I knew where I would end up when I was on what I thought was my deathbed in 2013. But today I have impacted so many agents, and it's honestly the reason I do what I do. I don't care about revenue share. I care about changing an agent's life. And I have so many stories I could tell, text messages I could read you that say, and I'll paraphrase, Tim, thank you so much for pouring into me at EXP, for even opening the door. Thank God I was open-minded enough to take a look at it because my life's been changed. I'm doing things I never dreamt I would do. There's stories where people have retired their spouse because of our retirement plan. There's stories where people have bought their parent a home and their parents always were renters. There's stories where people have called and said, I just paid my college tuition for my son and his room and his board and his meal plan because of rev share at EXP. Before that, we had to do a student loan. This company is changing agents' lives. And how dare people not be open-minded to look at it? You're doing yourself a disservice. You're doing your family a disservice to not understand this model. That's my biggest frustration. Call an agent, no, I'm good, I'm happy where I am. Yeah, I'm glad you're happy. But you haven't seen it until you've actually seen it and had someone like me be able to explain every detail to you. Don't be closed-minded. You have no idea what you don't know. Take a look at it. Never any pressure. Tell people all the time, I just want to educate you. If you like the model, great. You probably will, but if you don't, that's fine too. I'm still going to like you. We're still going to be friends. I'm talking to an agent in another state, but don't say no before you know what you're saying no to. Be open-minded. I was. It's changed my life.